A winner's mindset is nothing more than saying, I'm going to do the best I can with what I have wherever I am. You automatically eliminate a trilogy of behaviors that I know from firsthand experience will undermine all of those traits I just mentioned to you. These 3 behaviors will undermine your energy, undermine your optimism, undermine your confidence, undermine your productivity, undermine your performance. And what are those 3 behaviors? Blaming, complaining, and making excuses. I use absolutes very sparingly, but you will never, ever improve your life or move yourself forward by blaming, complaining, or making excuses. So the sooner we can learn to avoid that temptation, and trust me, it is an incredibly real temptation to blame, complain, and make excuses. It's like taking an emotional weight vest off. You immediately become emotionally more agile. And do you know what you are if you're not emotionally agile? You're emotionally fragile. And if you're emotionally fragile, you simply can't lead the life that you're capable of or be the person that you're capable of. Now, just to make sure we're crystal clear, I'm not saying that the things that you're blaming, complaining, and making excuses about aren't true. I'm not saying they aren't valid. And I'm certainly not saying that not doing so is an easy ask. What I'm saying is the act of blaming, complaining, and making excuses ain't gonna make it better. So if we're in the process of trying to untether and let go of the things that are holding us back so that we can move through life, more smoothly, then we have to at least make the attempt to do that. We have to get to a point where we don't let the outer world dictate our inner world. We don't let circumstances or events or what people say or what people do dictate our attitude, our mindset, our perspective, and how we choose to show up. That has to come from within. We have to be the ones that are in control. And keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with having preferences. I have a long list of preferences. But I somehow, and I was a little late to the party, it took me over 40 years to understand this. Whoever's in charge of this entire universe, it's not their job to make sure Alan Stein Jr. has all of his preferences met. It's my job to take whatever life throws at me and respond in a favorable way. Respond in a thoughtful, intentional, and purposeful way to allow myself to continue to move forward. And see, when you do that, then you take back the power. You have the keys to the car. There are plenty of things that can happen to any one of us that would not be preferred, would not be favorable. We wouldn't wish it upon anybody else, but we don't control that part. But we always control our response.